In an unexpected turn of events, we have another holiday this month, and that's because we went the cheap route. Hit that music!
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Everything goes if it's happening now from
Alright, let's start this little bastard off with your... I see you got some flicks there. Flicks, which by the way, will never be watched on account of they are in a format which you don't possess the ability to watch.
And I already have these on either Blu-ray or DVD.
Yeah, so that's a wise financial investment.
Well, these were like 20 cents each.
Mm-hmm.
Plus like a 10% discount. So like a millicent.
Just being cinephiles, it's kind of cool to have shit like that. You know, give you that old school mom and pop shop feel.
I do kind of wish the Beyond Thunderdome one didn't have the Warner's Hits thing on it.
I always hated when they put shit like that on the tapes.
But it's better in Good Times in the back of the,
the
Mad Max
one. I was about to say this cover right here is very reminiscent of like the early '90s video store aesthetic.
It is from the early '90s.
But at the same time, yeah, you have the curse of a Good Times video, which if you know your VHS back in the day, those fuckers made some low quality VHS. They got to the point where they had the properties to some big movies, i.e. Mad Max, but they would just release them in extended play. So you'd get these super light. They didn't have the rights to this, but for example, Conan the Barbarian was a heavy VHS because it's so long a movie. If they had the rights, you I don't know, you'd be juggling with that shit. It would a feather would beat it to the fucking ground. It was that they created super extended play or some shit. Anyway, they're pretty cool, I guess.
They're pretty cool, guys.
They're pretty cool things to just have laying around collecting dust. Speaking of collecting dust, here's a guy that's collecting dust on the shelves of Walmarts everywhere
and on the charts,
and that's Garth Brooks. This is Garth Brooks' video. Apparently, it was from a fucking video store.
Yeah,
Blockbuster, no less. And this is a video collection.
I want to point out that at the Goodwill they had a buttload of what's this guy's name? Insano? Is
it super blurry?
Oh damn it! The haze is back.
Look, there's some haze on this. We have to blow on that camera.
Woo! What's this guy's name? Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson movies.
They had like 10,000 Mel Gibson movies, and next to them Garth Brooks, and next to them Haze.
We're probably gonna have to reshoot this.
Yep.
All right, we have to do a jump cut in time, and because of the fucking stanking haze on our lens,
that wasn't good.
So we're back with 100% less haze, but also 100% more Isaac Hayes.
That's what made the haze go away. He's too cool.
That's all we wanted to do with that haze.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wasn't worth it.
Nope.
Anyway, well, what do you got next, man? I see you got a little flick there.
You found this one.
Yeah.
For like a cent, apparently.
Cent? Can't beat that. You didn't have this one, so it's the first Avengers movie. Because they usually cost $1 billion. Yeah,
them shits never go down in price.
Like, dude, seriously, this thing's been out for 10 years now. Not this one specifically, but, you know, like fucking Iron Man. Like, dude, it's been out for over a decade.
Still like 10 grillion.
Still, you have to pay like 10 gazillion bucks and a zebra.
Why zebra?
I don't know. I was inspired by gazillion. It sounds like gazelle. I figured, you know, Serengeti. I don't know. Go with me here.
Terrence Howard's in that. He's got a tiny penis.
That's cool. So, okay, well, you got some flicks. Let me show. That's the majority of my mini haul flicks. Found a bunch of them. I like this wrinkle cover edition of Life.
That's good.
I haven't seen this movie, but it was a cent, so I got it. You gave me this one. This is really a hand-me-down. It's the super blurry Instagram filter version of fucking Predator, which sucks.
Friggin' Arnold got insecure and put himself in one of those filters.
Little fucking bunny ears.
Oh, the dog tongue?
Definitely the dog tongue. No, that goes on the Predator.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Speaking of dog tongues, this next one, I don't know, figure cannibalism dogs, I don't know.
It's the worst.
Anyway, this is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 Blu-ray. One of my favorite sequels of all fucking time, ever. Of course, I'm a big Texas fan. The state, not the movie.
Not the movie. You hate the movie, actually.
I love this movie, man. And you know, found it for fucking $4. Can't beat that. I'd buy that for $4. I also found these super cheap. Lords of Salem, the Rob Zombie. I think this is going to be like a future cult classic. It's already gaining a lot of steam. It's got like showings all the time and shit. Definitely a unique movie. It's one of those that like later you're like, that was good. I had my problems with it because I had read the original story and they made some exclusions and then they trimmed some stuff. But you know, all that aside, it was still a visually striking movie.
I think we did a review on that.
Yeah, we sure did.
We definitely did a review
also
on this.
did a review on this.
Or I should
31.
say you did, I didn't.
Back in the day when we were doing attempting a serious review approach.
Yeah.
No more. 31 is not 31 minutes long, but it's definitely three times that length.
You got the best segues today.
And this is pretty much a survival horror movie. It's a blast. I really enjoyed it. It is virtually barren of any fucking plot, but that's okay. I mean, that's kind of the point. And yeah, it's a pretty cool packaging. Oddly enough, this is from Canada. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Weird.
But we got some Canadian.
Some Canuck came to freaking Texas.
Now they're gonna make a version of Carrie called Canuck Carrie. It's not gonna be very good.
Canary.
She's just gonna, eat maple syrup. They're gonna drench her in maple syrup.
And she's really nice.
Yeah, she's just super nice. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes long. It's not going to be good. But this is good. And that's the original Carrie. I really like this cover, by the way. Even though in the Blu-ray case in there, you can see that it's like shorter than the Blu-ray case.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that's pretty cool.
It also has John Travolta's name in the front cover, which...
Yeah, that's immediately brings it down a few
yeah.
pegs. Anyway, that's the flicks I got. I see you got some books, though.
I finally got the third part in the series of the Halo book, so that's good.
You don't get to clarify. You don't have the first two
Nope.
parts. So it's just the
This
third
is the
Halo
third part.
book.
But this is the ones that were written after Halo 4,
Mm-hmm.
which, in my opinion, 343 freaking revitalized the series with actually good story. So I'm kind of curious to read them.
That's not a popular opinion, right?
Nope. Everybody hates them.
Yeah, figures as much. We're good at unpopular opinions because we suck.
Yep.
Next. This is actually pretty cool, man. I mean, the cover sucks.
It's not great.
And it's still got that sticker, so you got to dump the cover eventually because it's going
Yeah.
to peel off all the paint. But whatever. The stories in this are fucking great. And I'm a huge H.P. Lovecraft fan. I don't know, have you ever read any Lovecraft? I know you're familiar,
I've read a
obviously.
couple.
You've read a couple.
I read one where there's like these guys in a mountain.
At the Mountains of Madness?
No, they're going spelunking in a mountain and they get lost or something like that. And there's these weird little creatures in there. That's all I remember.
You mean at the Mountains of Madness?
Nope.
Okay.
It was like these white
Oh,
creatures.
yeah, Lurking Fear.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
I guess.
They were not spelunking, but yeah. Anyway.
Someone got lost. I don't remember.
This,
It was a long time ago.
this actually has some good selections on it. I hope they're, good versions of them. But next.
Also found a new sales classic, which I'd never heard of. Apparently this is for old people who are about to die. So there you go.
I've never heard of this either. Not that I was a fucking Zeus scholar or some shit, but
Yeah.
You know.
You just called him Zeus, so clearly.
yeah, he was on Mount Olympus writing
Yeah.
these bad boys with lightning pens. Anyway, it's called "You're Old Only Once," a book for obsolete children. So that's dreary.
Yeah, a little bit.
Next,
And another
this
sales.
classic of literature,
Yeah.
up there with Ernest Hemingway and Co. One fish, two fish, three fish. What's that?
Red fish, blue fish.
Oh.
Dude. Get it right.
Oops.
You're mocking it. You can't even read it.
I can't read backwards. Actually, I'm too blind to see the screen.
Hating.
I've never read this classic, so I don't know what the fuck. I got a book. That's it.
All right.
This is actually pretty cool. I found it for $7. It's an omnibus version of Joe R. Lansdale's Jonah Hex stories. This is the only Jonah Hex I knew for forever. Kind of like weird, gruff, pseudo-paranormal stories with a lot of humor in them. So yeah, this was pretty cool to find. It's all three of Joe R. Lansdale's little graphic novels. The last one I hadn't read because it apparently came out a few years ago. I wasn't even aware that it existed. But that was cool, man. Pretty cool. You're going to read this. We're going to talk about it later. And
watch the
we're
movie.
going to watch the shitty movie and see if it's actually shitty or not.
So that's a thing.
Because let me tell you this. If they did anything close to this Hex, then maybe all the criticism is because they were expecting something else.
Maybe,
But maybe not.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the movie does fucking blow gigantic wieners
does
It
have,
certainly looks like it blows gigantic
it
wieners.
has John Malkovich in it, so that can go either way.
Yeah, it can.
Most likely stinks though.
Awesome as he is,
He's in a lot of stinkers.
there's some stink territory going there.
On this for clearance at the Walmart was like $0.01.
I like I was just crunching around.
Yeah, I opened it. I didn't know we were gonna film this, so I opened it.
Little Meeseeks. What are these fucking things?
They're like McFarlane Legos. I don't know what they're called.
Malegos?
Malego.
I like how when you opened it and you showed me the Meeseeks, I'm like, oh, cool. And then its head split open
Yeah.
in twain.
But at least it's meant to, unlike the Funko one that exploded into 1 trillion pieces.
That's true. That is odd. Maybe you're just not meant to have a Meeseeks.
Apparently.
Next.
Fun's little coyote.
Oh, what the fuck? He's stiffer than a boner.
Yeah, you can actually pose him. And I enjoy the coyote and his antics against the Roadrunner.
Now, before you unveil your piece de resistance,
Yeah, you gotta show these first.
the paragon of your collection now, I will have to show these, which are admittedly not the greatest things on earth. And that's Garth Brooks, his 1 millionth set.
I like that.
Look, we love Garth Brooks, but
Yeah.
maybe he should have stayed retired.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Or at least actually try.
Yeah, every now and then he would release these sets, and it would be basically be a re-release of his old albums plus something new. And this time, it was evident that he had re-released these things so many damn times that he basically just scrambled the CD options
Yeah.
and made thematic CDs. And so that plus, of course,
The classic.
the capper here, you get his newest album, which we had no fucking idea existed,
Yeah.
called Gunslinger. We were like, what the fuck? And it came out a few years ago?
Yeah,
What the hell is
2016.
this? So we listened to it.
Woo!
It was complete fucking shit. It was garbage, man. So anyway, I bought this because it was cheap.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't buy it. It was actually a gift.
He could have included freaking Man Against Machine in there.
That's true. What the fuck?
But instead, he included freaking Gunslinger.
Fucking Gunslinger. Nobody wants Gunslinger. Nobody even knew it existed, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, this people do know it exists, and it's Garth Brooks, the Anthology Part 1.
And I really like that.
I am guessing right now that Part 2 will never come out.
Yeah, probably not.
Because these fuckers were stinking up the Walmart shelves like crazy.
And I was like, I'm gonna wait till they go down in price.
Nope. Even Walmart didn't wait. They just gave all their stock to fucking Dollar General.
Apparently, because they had 1 million of
So
them.
this originally $40 thing I found at Dollar General for $10. And it sounds pretty cool. A little book, detailing his early years, and then some CDs with master versions and demo versions and false start versions of songs.
That's pretty
So
cool.
if you're a Garth fan, if you're a audiophile, if you're a music fan, I guess.
If you were burned by Gunslinger.
If you're, and boy was I. This is definitely, and we like Garth here.
Yeah.
Even
Even though-
now,
even though he's
I
kind
like
of a-
it.
I like that.
Even though he's kind of an asshole with his music,
He is kind of an asshole. With
I
his
do
music.
still like it.
I like that.
And that's exactly what I said when you showed me this. Now, history has taught us a lot of things, and that's that, history changes. The tides of time sculpt what is fashionable.
Yep.
But something that's timeless, it's timeless, man. You can't change that. Nobody's ever going to say that Citizen Kane sucks. I mean, they might, but the general mass thought will be Citizen Kane is a classic.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
People will be loath, nay, even scared to say the opposite. This will be the fate of Paddington 2, apparently. Because apparently, it's the highest scored film of all time. Not even that. It apparently, what was the exact phrasing on that?
It said it was the highest rated movie of all time.
Ever.
Apparently.
Of all time, above anything else that has 100%, which it has, apparently.
Yeah. Part 2. Apparently highest rated movie of all time.
How does that happen, man?
Don't know.
How? I don't even understand. I'm not saying the movie's bad. We haven't even seen it. At this point, we're scared to see the fucking thing.
Yeah.
It might just demolish our understanding of existence in this dimension, tear a rift in time and space, and send us, fucking whirling into the realm of Azathoth because it's that fucking insanely good.
Apparently.
But in the meantime, we'll have Paddington
himself
hanging out with us. I don't know why this exists, and I want to question why his coat just becomes his legs.
Well, you got to show the back of it so we can fully understand. Yep.
I mean, it's just...
Maybe it's like a onesie.
No, it's not a onesie. He's definitely wearing a coat.
Yeah.
Anyway, it says, please look after this bear, so I guess we'll do that.
In Pennington.
In the meantime, that's been another haul for this month. It's not a great haul,
Nope.
but it's something. Anyway, how dare I forget?
Oh, no. Damn it.
This is an extra bonus feature for all you Mexicans out there.
Damn it.
Now, if you're Mexican like us, you'll know exactly who this guy is. And if you're not, it says there on the fucking barrel, that's a Chavo del Ocho.
Why is it in like freaking 12K quality? Look at that shit.
I like his demonic stare, by the way. This guy right here. He's an icon of Mexican television.
He's also
Pretty
horrifying.
much, pretty much. If you grow up in a Mexican household, you were made privy to this guy. And apparently, you know, the show is pretty fucking popular overseas. I even heard there was like a German subsection of fucking Chavo fans.
What the hell?
Anyway, basically, it's you know, your standard adults acting like kids type of show, and it's really just the same jokes every time you see it. For some reason, it's pretty funny. I saw this piece of shit though. He doesn't. By the way, he doesn't look like this in the show.
He's just an old guy.
Just an old guy in a fucking little outfit, and he lives in a barrel. But so, you know, somebody made this, and you can tell it was made in Mexico because no care was put into the paint job.
No, it's all crooked.
It's all crooked and shit. You know, so definite Mexican quality here.
It's also got change in there, so we got some money back from the purchase.
I like how they sealed up the fucking slot for the change too. They were like, "Fuck this change. It's been in Chavo." Anyway, now we're out. This has been Ahab and Goontick. Hit like, share, subscribe to the notification buttons for a bunch of more random ass bullshit that we get up to.
Cool stuff, slick stuff, neat stuff. I like that.
This music, stupid sounds, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside the night, woke up with corpulent dudes. Movies, music, stupid sounds, all kinds of shit for you.